Say you are on 21 days fast, and the lady who is a nanny in your house doesn't even have soap to bathe, but your children are rubbing cream that came from England, and you say, hey, we are on fire, we are fasting, we are laboring for God. This is the season. Which season? Your worker who you are paying just 30,000 naira, you are owing him for 2 months. You say, no, the money is in fixed deposit. We are trying to make some gain. I did some investment here and there. When the investment comes, and you buy the recharge card for 20,000, you wake up, you say, "Kai, I need to go to Beirut." What did they say the color of the sea in Bahamas is? I want to see how the blue sea looks like. And you are spending 20 million for fun. And the worker that is earning 30,000, out of this 30,000, he will pay hospital bills, he will eat food, he will transport to work, and if he doesn't come to work by 7:30, you will give a query and deduct 100 naira every day. In fact, sometimes the salary of 30,000, he ends up going home with 8.5 because he must look for a way to deduct 50% of the salary. And then you come to church to say, "Fast, look upon your servant. We are here seeking." They say you are a hypocrite. This is not fasting. You see people lift up holy hands. All the holy hands is full of diamond and gold. Whereas the house girl at home cannot receive 10,000. How can somebody be working for you and you are giving him 10,000? In this, can 10,000 pay for transport? Whereas your recharge card in 1 week is 30,000. They say your fasting is an act of hypocrisy. And if you like, do it for 70 years. God will know you.
This one is heavy, coming from Apostle Mike Orokpo. Indeed, a teacher. This is heavy. But then let's come to think of this. January, everybody's fasting. Not even as led. Some will place 21 days because they saw it on an handbill. Some 100, some 50.
It has become a tradition.
It has become a tradition.
The must fast. It's a tradition.
Even when you didn't hear God on the number of days, fasting is good. But are you just doing it for tradition as a ritual?
Let it not be that our church we did not fast.
We did not
Every
fast
other churches are fasting. Why wouldn't we fast?
Oh, for us, Morning Star Christian Center, we did 7 days. Yes, as led by God, 7 days, and we followed it judiciously.
Now I think it's not by the length of the time. It's not about how long it is. It's how consistent.
But then I want you to listen deep. Play again what Apostle Mike Orokpo said. He said, just fasting, and yet you're made. Hey, baby, let's
people are like that. People are like that.
Even while you're fasting, wickedness is still in your heart.
You give your children the best, and you forget about that child because she's not your biological child. It's not okay. It's not
observing fasting. Your heart is filled with bitterness, wickedness, envy, malice.
The one that the Bible says, "Is this the fast that I ask you?" Is this the fast that I ask you? This is the fast. Call them the hypocrites, the Pharisees. You want the world to know that you are fasting, but your relationship with God, you don't have a relationship with God.
Let's leave God, even with your neighbors. With your neighbors.
It's not the length. It's not the number of days, number of months, but
and it's not the fast, the motive.
It's your motive, your intentions, and your relationship with God.
No, some people fast even to kill somebody. Let's fast for him to die.
Bible.
Oh,
it said we will not
eat or drink until we kill. That's fasting and not eating or drink. The only thing that was that is not there is the prayer. They didn't pray. But then say not eat. Who knows?
They came in agreement. We must. I don't know in whose name. In whose name they did that.
I remember those days. The church where I got born again. I don't want to mention the name of the church. And there's this brother and pastor who is very fervent in prayer. And all that. We're in the prayer team then, and he came with the name of a sister.
I remember.
I don't want to mention names. That sister, one sister I love so much. In fact, that sister was one person that told me, I can't wait for me to see you on posters because you're a pastor. I can't forget that as a child. She told me this. And she has somebody that wants to marry her, and this other pastor brought her name to the prayer banner and said we should pray for that relationship to scatter because he's the one that wants to marry.
He's the one to marry. I want their relationship to scatter. That's what a lot of people do.
And do you know we pray though? We pray that of
scattered. Oh my God.
And people are still doing it.
God is faithful.
God is faithful. God is faithful.
Prayer is not bad.
It's not.
Fasting is not bad. But what are your motives?
What are your motives?
What's your relationship with God? Even in the midst of the fast. What is your relationship with your neighbors?
Yes. Hey, let's run it from here. For running from here, we're always told like this. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Justice and jail. I like that.